I hope you guys don't mind a short video today, because to be completely honest, I've got my mind on a lot of other things. I've got some TCG decks I want to revamp, online, in person. I got a new PSP 2000. I found the God of War limited edition one at my work, so I figured, hey, you know what? I want to buy it, I want to do stuff with it, and I want to play games on it. And then I have just a bunch of other stuff. My Xbox red ringed recently, so I got a lot of stuff going on the electronic front that has absolutely nothing to do with Pokemon, and my mind's just not in the game. So I figured I would bring you guys at least a short, somewhat entertaining game I have going on against, I think this one is actually against the guy named that one guy from streams. I messed up on the first one. I thought it was against him. It was against a guy by the name of Xerneltal or something like that. I don't remember. But this is against the guy. So I lose my Heatran turn 2, which was really funny to me because I was all hyping up Dugtrio during the tournament, and I was like, oh yeah, Dugtrio's the best. It gets rid of Heatran so well. And I had the same thing happen to me a couple weeks ago, because yeah, I don't even remember when I took this match, but turns out he just U-turns on that one. I was figuring, oh hey, I'm special defensive, I can take a T-Bolt or a whatever the hell else he wants to go for. I really don't care. But it turns out he just U-turns, goes out in a Dugtrio, and bam, you know, 6-5 on turn 1. I was like, boy, do I feel stupid. And it turns out he's not even choice, so I was like, okay, well, he does miss a Stone Edge right here. I went for the Focus Blast, actually predicting him to go into Empoleon to take that hit. I thought it was going to be a bulkier one, which is why I close combat right there. Turns out he's the Sash variant like I like. It's pretty cool. It's pretty useful. Now, right here, I do know what the Sash variant does, which is why I kind of wanted to go into my Garchomp right here to activate the Rough Skin, because I thought he was going to end up going for the Reversal, being at that low. But not everyone runs Reversal, now that I remember. You know, Reversal is kind of a popular thing on the Sash one. Not everyone runs Sucker Punch, I guess. I was kind of expecting Reversal right there because the Rough Skin would activate, it would take him out, and hey, we would have been good to go from there. But he just hits me with an Earthquake. That ends up working out just as fine for him too. So get some damage off, and then I'm the one that has to kill him off. Now this Politoed confused the shit out of me. I am not even gonna lie, he got me really good with this, because he ends up subbing. You don't see that too often in the first place. So I'm like, alright, I don't know what you're up to, but I have an opportunity to set up rocks right now. And he fucking Earthquakes. I didn't even know they got that. And he just that's a 2-hit KO. Easy. Like, after leftovers, I don't even know if I can live that. I'm honestly really doubting it. I think if that's a normal damage roll, I'm kind of fucked right here. So I get the rock sub. I'm going to go into my Staraptor because I want to go for the U-turn, break the sub, that kind of thing, and possibly predict the Earthquake. No, this man's on his A game. He heals for the Waterfall. I'm like, welp, it's time to hit the power button, because honestly, I don't know what else to do. Thankfully, it doesn't take me out. I mean, it is rain boosted and all that, but Politoed is not that physically offensive. It's just really cool to see somebody trying some other shit. So I'm going to U-turn right now, go into my Latios. This was probably a really bad idea, because I have to compensate for my mistake on this turn in a very weird way. So I'm going to go for the Psyshock right now. This is a Choice Specs Latios. I don't know why I went for the Psyshock, especially had I know. I honestly thought he was going to be an offensive Politoed, just because I did see, you know, that stuff. So I figured his EVs weren't going to be an HP. I would have been able to take him out regardless. But it turns out he's got Sub, Earthquake, Waterfall, and Perish Song. What the shit? It's working. So he goes into Empoleon, and this is very smart of him because he knows that the Perish Song is going to end up forcing me out. I go for a Psyshock right here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and stay in for another one, because I do not want this Empoleon getting up a free sub. I noticed right there he didn't have leftovers, so it's like, okay, he has to be an offensive variety. And oh god, I don't even take him out, and he activates his Bataya Berry because I put him below 25%, and he goes for an Agility. Let's recap what this Empoleon has going on for it and realize how much of a mistake I've made here. He has a Bataya Berry boost. He has the Torrent boost. He has the Rain boost. He's more than likely modest. I was gonna say he's Life Orb too, not just fucking Bataya Berry. But Bataya Berry, so he's at +1. His water moves will be at +2, technically, because of the Torrent. And then fucking water moves are doubled in the rain. My special defensive Empoleon cannot take a Surf from another Empoleon. How? Somebody help me. This is scary. This is really scary. If I didn't have this Alakazam, I probably would have been screwed right now. That is a text. I'm going to go ahead and worry about that later. But he goes for Surf right here. It does not matter because I do still have the Focus Sash. It's the magic guard thing. You know how that works. I can just bring it in to live one hit, and then I'm just going to go ahead and take him out with the Psychic. Just because it's that low range, I didn't want to risk a Focus Blast miss. That work? That works. Okay, this mic is weird. So, he brings in Infernape. Now, I know this thing's going to want to Mach Punch. This thing's naturally slower. It's like, okay, congratulations, you're making kind of an obvious play right here. I'll take it, though. I mean, if he wanted to bluff that and go for the U-turn, he sure as fuck would have had me there. But I'm thinking that Alakazam is kind of a decent-sized threat to his team, so he's going to want to get rid of it as soon as possible. So he goes for 2 Mach Punches, I guess just sacrificing Infernape to see what move I'm going to lock myself into. Because you can best believe that if it was... what was I going to say? I probably would have switched up move against Empoleon had I had the option there, but I didn't, so I didn't. But Stealth Rocks I got up earlier in the game are nice against this thing. I'm also learning right now that this guy has 4 in HP. He has an even number, and Stealth Rocks are, what are you doing? You're not going to get the switch in. I'm like puffing my cheeks together. That's why I sound weird. But you can see right there with the HP code that I have on for Versus Recorder, he has an even number of HP. Don't do that. Don't. No, that drives me nuts. So, Gyarados is actually not fine either. I'm just realizing that I think 332 is also divisible by 4. I think. Let me think. 316. Yeah, it's divisible by 4. What the shit are you doing? But, I know that I can just go ahead and just switch out of there, go into my Staraptor, or whatever the fuck happens. It's a banded Staraptor. It's going to take care of Gyarados. And he brings this thing again, gonna get another U-turn kill, you know, chase the chase, do that kind of thing. But the more he U-turns, the more Stealth Rock damage he's going to take. So, you know, he ends up dying on this one. This was a pretty interesting move right here, because he goes out into his Politoed, which is at such a low amount of HP from the Psyshock from earlier, it's going to die to Stealth Rock damage. And now I have to switch in something first, which is great because he has a Scarf Thunderous. Well, it's great for him because he has a Scarf Thunderous and he needs to be able to pick what move he's going to go for. I send in Alakazam because if I know he's choiced because he outspeeds me right here. So if he goes for Thunder or Thunderbolt or any iteration of that, he automatically loses. I don't know if he had like HP Grass. If he had HP Grass, then that probably would have been the reason he didn't lock himself in on it. If he had HP Ice, he could have just done that and won from here. But instead, he puts the game on 2 Focus Blasts. I don't know if he went for Focus Blast to like try to see if the game would have ended up being his anyways. But it just ended up being 2 Focus Blasts. Yeah, that's the thing. What was that? A 1-0? I think that was a 1-0. I took out Politoed. I took out Dugtrio, took out Gyarados with Staraptor, and Empoleon was scary as shit, but that was a 1-0, so if he had one more Rock Switch in, he would have died, but he didn't, and that was a weird game. I honestly really liked it. I know I haven't uploaded it before, but hey, okay. Anyway, that's a game. I hope you guys liked it, because I sure did. So, if you did, you can leave the like rating, do the comment, and the subscription, and your thing, whatever all of that consists of. I should probably make a shirt of that, and then just, like, say what it all consists of, even though it would just be really stupid and markety. Whatever. Do your thing. Video's here. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. I am definitely going to work on that deck list video tonight/tomorrow and actually have a good one going on for TCG fans. Spyro is going to be uploaded on Mondays and Fridays because I feel like that's kind of cool. Good start to your week, good end to your week, that kind of thing. And I think that's it. So, see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.